We weren't going to start till this time. I would have parked on the street.
I did park on it. It was good at 6:30.
Oh, wait, Marty has her car?
Oh, we're rolling.
Guess who's getting a ride back to Jersey City?
We're rolling.
Me.
Gonna go visit your mom?
Did he say we're rolling?
Yes.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
All right. I will name this podcast later, episode number 33. I feel like 33 is a special number for some reason. Really is no reason, just because it's fucking
Two numbers are
two
the same.
threes here.
Yeah, that's
Two
cool.
Yeah,
threes.
that's about it.
That's
I
nice.
feel like there was a
Pippen birthday was
Seinfeld episode about the number 33.
Nah.
No?
Scottie Pippen's birthday was the other day. So maybe
Who cares?
That's close enough.
And Larry Bird, too, if we're going to
Katie's
talk about
birthday's
white basketball
today.
players.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care about anybody's
Yeah.
birthday.
No.
Amani's birthday was recently.
That's true. Joe's birthday was also recently.
That is true, too.
My birthday is forthcoming.
And I was about to say,
Mine
Parks
was
has
in
a
May.
birthday
What a
coming.
small world.
Mine was in July. This is crazy.
All right, nobody cares about all of you guys' birthdays
You guys
outside
suck.
of mine. So yeah, we are here. I will name this podcast later. We have a very special edition of this podcast, so much so that we actually have people filming for some strange reason. Rory just knows a bunch of people that he just invites pretty much shit.
They're all very useful too. Like he knows a lot of people that do. Cool things.
So we have two people in here filming, so it feels really professionally.
Yeah, and Marty got her dopest swishy jacket.
Wait a minute. Wait.
no.
Now we can go people's outfits.
No, time out. Let's get into this for a minute. Rory texted us earlier in the podcast thread and said,
Did you guys
Hey,
like the name? I named it. I'll name it later.
Marissa, we're not listening
That
to you
was
right now.
That's great.
He told us, he said, hey, don't forget, people are coming to film.
Right, and you said I'll iron my sweatsuit, and you really did wear a sweatsuit.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
And
meanwhile,
I
me and
said,
E are
oh,
on
you're
the
pulling
outside,
this
like,
thing.
Yeah, I was clueless.
reading Twitter.
Yeah, but that's, Parks, you wear the same thing every
true.
day
That's true.
for the year.
That's true.
And Amani, you're in
And I just said I
Jobs.
wouldn't look homeless. The weather is very confusing right now,
Simpson
so I
swag.
needed a jacket.
You look, what are you doing with this fucking...
That is-
I just needed a jacket. That was the only issue I had there, and I didn't want a heavy jacket.
It's very like 93.
Yeah, I like the
94-ish.
90s.
Yeah.
I like the
Good
90s.
94-ish.
Very crazy, sexy, cool.
very crush groovish.
It'd be dope if it was pony.
Okay, all right.
What kind?
Keep
what,
coming
what-
at me.
But what kind of jacket is it? Well, you're used to that. What kind of jacket is this?
World Cup USA '94.
You got that.
Yeah, you caught it.
I got it.
Keep coming at me. You're
Fuck
used
you
to
guys.
that.
Yeah.
That
That was great.
You got your
So
fucking
good.
your mighty earrings on.
Yeah, I'm back, B. I had a date today. It got canceled, but I had one, so I'm like back in the groove a little
You're gonna
bit.
wear this on the date?
That was going to be what you were going to wear on the date?
No, but because it got canceled,
Jesus.
I already knew early in the day he didn't get the flight. He didn't come to New York, so it was.
Wait, he was
already.
flying in for a date?
You flew him in?
He all right, relax.
Hey.
He lives in LA.
How you book a flight in a swishy jacket?
He was coming out for some business, and the business got pushed to possibly next week, so it wasn't happening.
So you weren't enough for him to fly in anyway.
He wasn't. No.
Damn.
All right, everybody. He's gonna be here next week, and I'll see him next week.
Well, because he has business to attend to next week.
Yeah.
Damn, Marty.
So I saw him when I had business to attend to in LA.
So he's from LA.
I'm from LA.
He's from LA.
He's from LA. Yes.
What were you guys going to do?
I don't know. Maybe go for a drink, some dinner.
Well, what business could he have out here?
All right. Why are we playing Blue's Clues here? We're just. I'm
'Cause
talking
that's
about.
what we do on this podcast.
I was talking about a lovely date, and that's it. He's a man of substance,
You
possibly,
didn't even know what you guys were going to do. How was it going to be a lovely date?
Word.
because he's a lovely person. We've been getting to know each other for about a month and a half.
She fucked him early.
I did not. No, I did not. I did not. And it's been cool because we've
Yes,
been
you
able to
did.
get to know each other
Don't
on
lie,
text
though.
and FaceTime.
But don't
I
lie.
swear to God, I have not had sex with this man.
Did you give him
I
a
have not.
handy?
No!
Wait, so he did?
Contrary to popular belief,
Who the
I can
fuck
get to
wants a
know
hand
guys without having to have sex with them.
I don't believe that at all. All right, so
I told you I'm on a new path.
Oh yeah, you did say. So
Yes.
all right, so you didn't give him a handy.
I gave him nothing. We have done nothing. We
Listen.
met.
No kiss, nothing?
No.
Oh, okay.
You fucking kissed his
No.
head
You sent him a nude?
in the car
Yeah, I sent him a nude.
while it was moving.
Oh,
Hoes will be hoes.
so you guys are definitely fucking next time I see each other.
No.
You got a nude.
No,
That's
we're
usually
not.
what he
Anytime
No.
a girl sends a nude, the next time you see
Yeah,
her,
next time
you're
you see you gonna fuck.
No.
Better be.
You can take the hoe out the Hot 97 studio.
I don't know. That jacket is mad hand job in the front seat. So.
That's definitely a hand job
You
jacket.
can hide
for
the
sure.
hand job through the jacket.
That might be why she's wearing
mad
it.
No. He's not even here.
Okay. Enough about Marty fucking jerking this dude off. Damn. I lost what I was saying.
Off track
just
that quickly.
fast. All right, The Weeknd. Oh no, it's a special edition of the podcast because my album is going to leak soon. So I figured I wanted to play my album and actually discuss it track by track with Parks. Parks is here. What up, Parks?
What up?
And Amani. Amani is here. What up, E?
Hello.
I wanted to do this with them weeks ago, and Rory kept shutting it down, and he always had some fucking white people logic as to why it shouldn't happen, and it made sense, so we just didn't do it. But the album's going to leak. Let's guess a leak date.
How you saying when it's going to leak?
It's gonna leak.
Hold on, let me pull out my calendar.
Yeah, let me
Well,
pull
it's
up
the
the calendar.
29th
Take a look.
now.
When does E1 ship it?
Probably the week before.
Probably
right?
a week before. Yeah.
I got it leaking.
I got the 6th.
I got it leaking Tuesday.
Wow.
I got it leaking Tuesday.
Tuesday would be
I got the 8th. I got Thursday, October 8th.
got the 6th.
6 is pretty solid.
The 6th is what, Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm rolling.
I'm
with
just trying to be
Tuesday.
different. It probably will leak Tuesday.
Yeah.
But I'm going the 8th.
Early next week sounds about right.
Yeah, I think so.
Although I don't know what since they changed the release date to Fridays, I don't know if that changes anything as far
The,
as when the leak
the
comes.
shipping date didn't change, though.
Do we know that?
Why
I don't
wouldn't
know
it? If the albums are going to come out a different day, the ship. they
Can I be the
ship a
first to
different
say I don't really like the Friday release?
I don't
date.
either.
I don't.
Well, everyone gets paid that day that has a job.
I don't care.
I still
day.
don't
I
like it.
literally don't
Yeah,
care.
but-
It doesn't make a
anyway.
difference.
It doesn't. But
I don't like
Yeah,
the,
we've seen sales go up, so I mean,
I don't know.
No, you're robbing artists of more sales time.
It's literally the same thing.
I don't think it is. People keep telling me that. How?
Friday to Friday.
Well,
or
your Friday-
Saturday
It's,
to
counts-
it's
Friday
not
now.
Friday to Friday.
It's Saturday to Friday. Just like before.
If an
It was
album comes
Tuesday to
out
Monday.
Friday, they didn't change when SoundScan comes out.
Yes, they did.
No, they did not.
Yes, they do. Now the charts are released on Sunday night.
Them bitches come out every fucking Wednesday.
No, they don't. Now they come out on Sunday night.
I see
hey.
numbers every Wednesday.
Well, maybe
every
you're
Wednesday.
looking for them on. They're published on Sunday night, and the reports are on the blogs on Mondays now. I do these reports every week.
she's got a very serious look in her face, so I believe
yeah,
her.
and she
Yeah,
raised
I
her.
I'm-
wouldn't
might
care. She's got that jacket on, and she fucking gives handies and movies. She can make the best face ever. I'm not fucking. She's not credible.
That's her handy face?
I don't know why handy is the funniest word ever to me.
Yeah, fucking. She fucking banging on the desk. I know it. Shut the fuck up.
Man,
It's natural.
She's the greatest. Yo, Monty might give the bang. All right, let me not even think about
Bro,
that.
come on. B.
All right, we're off of Monty's handies, but I don't like the release date being Friday. Anyway, Tuesday just felt like a better day to me.
Yeah, me too.
That's it. But yeah, so I got a league next Tuesday. So today we're gonna do track by track, but not before I talk about some things. One being Summer Madness, which just occurred. Summer Madness 5. Shout out to Smack. Shout out to Bees. Shout out to everybody over URL, the good people over there. Much anticipated battle between Lux and Clips. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, I'd say that was right.
there's
It
that.
was kind of a snore fest.
I didn't see it yet because
Good.
everybody said it was a snore fest.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I mean, it just wasn't. You know, this is what I find. I find that with the battles that are highly anticipated, i.e., Lux, Clips, me, Hollow, Mook, Lux, all of them outside of Lux and Hollow, which was an amazing battle in retrospect. All them shits is like they just don't live up to them.
It's kind of like the same with fights, though.
yeah.
Yeah,
Fights be the
Yeah.
same way.
yeah.
Anticipation kills it.
I mean, you missed a lot, though. You missed a lot. Lux said a lot of dope shit. When you
No,
go
he
back
was
and-
great. I'm one of the very few people that have him winning. I get that it's listen. First of all, Clips is the people's champ right now. He could fucking. He's like
Yeah, he had the crowd with him.
he's like battle rap's fucking Drake. Like he could just fart on stage.
Well, he was what Mook used to be.
Used to be.
I mean, outside, no,
I wouldn't go
around
that
before
far.
the Iron Solomon battle, Mook was the people's champ, and then I think after the Solomon battle, people were like, yeah, and then he announced the Lux shit, and he came right back.
I think Lux thing is after the Calico shit, you just hit your peak,
That's hard
Yeah.
to live up to.
and it's hard to live up to.
That's
It
hard
is.
to
It was right place, right time.
That to
like
me
that
is
just
that's the best.
the stars
It was
aligned that fucking night.
incredible. It was
Yeah.
still probably my favorite battle
It's-
verse.
Yeah, you can't
And
top that.
And I think he Lux is probably too nice for the audience that's listening to him.
Oh,
That
That's
too.
true.
That too.
So if you're not catching what he's saying, then yeah,
Shit,
you're gonna
he's
think
too nice
he's
for me
wrong.
sometimes. It's hard to catch the way he's so intricate, his rhyme patterns and all that shit. It's hard to catch all that.
Well, that's why I couldn't understand when people just watched it one time and were picking a winner. I was like,
Yeah.
these two you got to watch.
At this
few
point, I
times.
don't want to see Lux battle no more.
He
I
said
may
that
agree
though.
with
He
you.
feels like his shit goes over everybody's head.
I don't-
I mean,
know.
I do, but I want to see him battle.
Nobody else. Who else is there? You got to look at it like this. Lux's last 3 battles were Clips, Hollow, and Mook. That's fucking impressive.
Yeah.
It doesn't get much more impressive than that.
Did he battle Surf?
Unless you go to Hollow. No, Lux didn't battle Surf. Hollow battled Surf.
Surf, right.
Hollow did Surf, me, Clips, and Lux.
Yeah.
That's a nice 4.
Yeah.
So, and what can you say about Mook and his recent?
Mook hasn't lost a round in about 15 rounds.
My mother murdered Mook.
Thank you for that brilliant input.
No problem.
You can always tell when you have absolutely nothing to add. You just
That's the
come in
only
with some
battle I
real
know.
dumb shit.
No,
I was
that's
actually-
from his battle with Mills.
I was one of the few people that liked Mook against Solomon. People hated that battle. I enjoyed it.
That battle was one of the worst battles ever.
Well, no, on Solomon's behalf. I thought Mook was saying some shit.
I didn't need to hear 5 rounds.
No,
of,
that definitely wasn't
I'm
necessary.
cool on that battle.
yeah. But yeah, I thought Deluxe won, but outside of that, both of them bitching about the coin toss. It was too extra
Oh my
for me.
God.
It was too extra. I could have done without all the antics. Now on the other hand, Calico and Tay Rock, I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed that battle. I think that Tay Rock won, but I just like aggressive niggas.
I watched that last night, and Tay Rock is quickly becoming one of my favorites.
Yeah, which is funny because I used to hate Tay Rock. Like me and him actually got into it on Twitter. Yeah, because I said he was horrible and whack, and why would anybody fucking ever think he's nice? But I was wrong. And I said I was wrong, and I apologized to him, and he's definitely one of my favorites now. So Summer Madness occurred. An official got fucking 3-0'd. That was horrible because I was there for the official dragging of Jazz, my girl Jazz.
Oh
Jazz.
man, she killed her.
Yeah, Hustle got fucking official out here. But anyway, so what else happened? Summer Madness happened. Something else happened that I wanted to discuss. I don't fucking remember.
I feel like, funny enough, you said there's a lot of shit that happened. I don't really remember nothing happened.
Nah, it was a busy week. It was. But because my memory is like a piece of shit, I don't remember at the moment.
I don't remember shit.
Yeah,
Outside of Drake calling, saying something funny about Meek again.
Yeah,
On stage.
I'm over that,
That was
storyline.
about it.
Drake and Future's album's #1. Fetty Wap's on pace to do 115K.
Oh, Fetty Wap got
He got in a motorcycle accident.
accident.
See, that's what happened.
Yeah, that wasn't cool. That sucked.
Why is Fetty Wap on a motorcycle?
And listen,
He pulled a Jay Williams.
no, I do think he should have had a moment of celebration and a moment to actually enjoy the fact that you got an album out. But that's not the way to do it, B. Not in a motorcycle in Patterson.
Well, this ain't his first
I
time
mean,
riding a motorcycle.
Yeah.
We see him on him all the time.
The day after your album comes out, B, you don't need to be in your hood riding a motorcycle.
Oh, yeah.
In my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, you don't need to be in your hood, period.
I'm sure
but-
that wasn't JPP's first time lighting a firecracker either.
That's true.
So, I mean, I don't really want to hear that shit.
It's just, not cool that he didn't have a license or insurance or registration or
What's
any
a
of that
license?
shit.
No, it's
People
not.
do that?
It's not cool that the bum ass cops gave Fetty, one of the fucking most popping artists out there,
Man,
3 fucking
bum-ass
citations.
tickets.
Nigga, I made Trap
The
Queen, my
laws
dude.
are the laws.
Nah, ain't no law, my nigga. I made Trap Queen and My Way.
He said some fucking.
And
Yeah, I got,
Six, seven, eight.
I got
You got
four,
like
4
6,
records
7,
in top
9.
10. I got 4
And he made
records.
that.
Yeah.
Part 1 and 2.
Yeah, he made 6, 7, 8, and 6, 7, 9. Like, how the fuck are you giving them 3 tickets?
'Cause he
Fetty
broke
Wap
the law.
shouldn't be riding around Patterson on a motorcycle with one eye.
I mean, but the thing,
Yo,
we
I just wanted to make sure he was okay before I made any jokes, but there was a blindside joke somewhere.
Oh,
in
there was
that.
a million of them.
I mean, he does have a driver's license, though. So
I didn't say
he
it.
does have enough of visibility in his one eye to be able to operate a moving vehicle.
Yeah, he cool. I mean, that's cool. I just don't want you. I mean, the day after your album comes out, you should be somewhere
No, I know
else.
that, but I'm just combating their
enjoying.
jokes about
Yeah,
him
get some
shouldn't be riding
pussy
a
or something.
motorcycle.
There's a million
Go
other
somewhere
ways to
nice,
celebrate.
man. I know you got a nice couple dollars off
Yeah.
this last couple months, man.
I saw a tweet that said, I guess he didn't see the car coming his way.
Oh shit!
Come on, man.
No. Listen, that's really immature, but some of them stupid, immature, ignorant jokes are fucking horrible. But
No,
they're
that's-
funny sometimes.
That's hilarious, but I'm going to hell for laughing, man.
Well, my seat's already reserved.
Listen, I'm pretty sure he sees some of that shit and laugh too, though.
He got it.
Yeah.
Gotta laugh.
I mean, he makes his own jokes about his eye too and shit like that.
Yeah, it's
He
cool,
said him
like-
and his eye weren't seeing eye to eye when they asked
Yeah,
what
like,
happened.
fuck
shit
it.
like that.
You got to be able to laugh at yourself, and let's just be clear. I'm sure these jokes are only being made in light of him being okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, definitely.
If he weren't, I'm not that.
Thank
ignorant.
God that he really is okay though. That would have been horrible.
That would have been really bad timing.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, do you think now that actually is going to benefit his sales because of the A, publicity, and B, sympathy purchases?
I don't think that someone who has had that many singles in the top 100
would have even mattered.
Yeah, I don't
He's
think it's
do
gonna
so well
matter.
anyway.
Yeah.
I'm surprised the album's only doing 115 or whatever you
Well,
said.
we're gonna see. Well, the funny thing is, those forecasts came based off the first day numbers, and that was prior to his accident. So we will actually see what the difference is. because
Shit,
of that.
115
I mean,
good for the
Word.
That is, I mean,
Yeah,
that
no,
is
it
good, but
definitely
considering
is.
you have,
4 top 10 singles.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I did expect a little more as well, but
yeah, I would think you would do a little bit more.
Listen,
That sounded about right.
that sounds cool to me.
4 top 10 singles is crazy.
it's
I think it's like the Beatles, the only other people that did that. Like that's
Yeah, but
crazy.
look at the
Yeah, but-
time. I mean, listen, I
I
get
agree
it.
with you.
We the time that we in, it ain't really much to combat.
Well, he's a singles artist.
You know what I mean?
yeah,
He's,
you're right
Yeah.
about that too.
You have singles artists and you have artists that you want to hear albums from. I don't think that he's cemented his spot enough for people to want to hear a complete album from him. That's number one. Number two, we've heard most of the album.
right.
Yeah.
And it wasn't
The
like it
album's
was
all singles.
crafted
It's good,
to
though.
be some big,
No, album is good.
you know,
The album's good.
sequenced project like yours.
The
was.
records I hadn't heard, I did.
It should be good. It's a bunch of fucking
It
singles.
is. No,
It's all
it's
singles.
dope.
It's
Yeah, it's a
17
good
single
album.
hours, it's 20 songs, some shit.
Now, what I will ask you guys is this: with the type of year that he's had, just like we were just saying about Lux with his Calico battle and the bar that he set for himself,
Right. It's a crazy.
do you think
bar.
that Fetty has set the bar extremely high for himself? How do you follow up this type of year? It's been an
Yeah.
amazing year.
To me, like he hasn't showed any signs of slowing up. So,
Right.
like I
And
think
he-
he's got to just come right back though.
And he
Yeah.
hasn't done his first headlining tour. He hasn't done a lot of. There's a lot of firsts that he's still going to have. It's going to come from different avenues, and then
it ain't been that. I mean, it ain't been
all-
that much time though.
All of that.
Yeah, it's been less
He-
than a year.
I mean,
Not true.
Yeah, no,
It's been it's been
It's
about a
been-
year.
Flex,
it's
Flex,
been-
start, Flex started spinning Trap Queen in January.
Whoop-de-doo. Trap
And that's
Queen was
when-
out in September, though.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
but
when
it
it
wasn't
started
moving
picking
yet.
up steam.
She's right.
Yeah,
It's
that's when he
been-
started booking shows.
It's been
and
less
shit
than a year. Like,
I'm
really moving.
I'm afraid a guy like that might start to bust his load a little bit too quick.
I was
Yeah,
worried
mean,
about that
it's
when he's
hard
putting singles
always.
out every 3 days. It felt like.
Yeah.
Well, he's
But,
still doing that, I think.
but they all still work. So
Yeah,
it's like, damn.
it took him forever
Well,
to put
it's
those
a moment.
on iTunes,
It's
and
it's
still
almost
sold.
it's also a moment thing too.
I would say
I think people that sound right now that's coming from him in this moment sounds really dope to us.
That's
I
true.
don't know if
What's
in the
it-
by next summer we still gonna want to hear that sound.
Well, let's
It's a unique
remember.
sound, though.
I was gonna say, yeah,
It
it's
is
a very
unique.
unique sound.
In his
That's
bio,
still-
they compared him to Nelly and said we haven't had a melodic.
Let me ask you a
rapper like
question.
that since
You think that's a
Nelly.
unique sound?
That's the
I
dumbest
think it's a
thing I've
unique
ever
Right now.
sound. I think
That was
production
bio.
wise, it's very similar, but the way he actually like you can hear what he's saying as opposed to some of these other guys that are popping that I'm not going to name.
And there's a
All right,
melody.
well, I'll name one.
Go ahead.
Because recently, if I'm just freestyling, which I am, Migos had a nice little run
Right.
where it seemed like everything they put out just bubbled in a club or on radio.
Them little two kids. What's the name? Ray? I can't
Ray
pronounce.
Schwimmer,
Yeah.
I don't know how
Schwimmer?
you say the name.
They had a
Yeah.
nice
They're
little.
dope,
They
too.
had a nice little run.
I
They're
fuck
still
with them.
doing good though. They just got off a big tour.
Yeah, I,
I
mean,
think there's
They
a
weren't
difference,
at the
though.
level
Nah,
of Trap
yeah.
Queen though. Like
Yeah.
Trap Queen was a
Yeah, Trap
fucking
Queen.
smash.
International.
Smash.
Middle
Taylor
America-
Swift is bringing fucking Fetty out.
Well, Trap Queen was the biggest record of the year,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
It's one of the biggest records in the last couple of years. I mean, really, to me.
And I think having a melody changes that from Migos and Ray Schmurda. It appeals to more people when it's something that you can hum and you hear it immediately and want to sing it.
oh no, dude is definitely talented.
Yeah.
Dude is definitely
So
talented.
I think
just
that
don't know
separates
if,
him from a Migos run and a Ray Schmurda run.
I agree. I think he gives you that feel that all the other guys are doing, but it's more appealing to like a broader audience. And I don't really see him falling off really
Yeah.
particularly. I mean,
Well,
that's me personally.
I don't think he's gonna have 4 singles simultaneously like
yeah.
he currently
Well, he
has.
doesn't need to.
But
Yeah.
I think from now all he needs is like one to ride him out for like 6 to 8 months every time, and I think he could deliver that without a
well,
problem.
listen, when he come back around, he better come back super strong.
That's why I say he's got to come back quick because you got to keep riding this
You
wave
can't-
because
you
that sound
can't-
like he doesn't really appear to have too much versatility artistically. So there's only
Once
so
that
much.
sound go, it's over.
Yeah.
Well,
He
come back implies that he went away for even a week.
Well, that's true. That's true. I'm
He's
saying
got to
like,
be.
Because
He's got to be
again, it's
choosy
still
with his
bubbling. Like
features.
again's about to move now, and 679 still hasn't done what it's gonna do.
And 678 are still out there, too.
Also, love that favorite record from him actually.
Basically.
So,
I was going to buy the album until I saw that Drake wasn't on my way.
oh, for real?
well, Drake never signed off on that to begin with. I don't believe. He
But
never,
why not?
Well, why do it then?
See,
But see, that's
Yeah.
what Drake does.
Aubrey.
Like I'll help you to the point where it's like
that's some bullshit,
You know?
Aubrey.
Yeah.
Nah, he signed.
No, not really.
boy.
No, not really.
Signed
I don't-
Tuesday.
That's not really bullshit. Not really bullshit.
I mean, it helps at
It is
the end of the
kinda
day. It gives
Nah,
it,
it's not really bullshit.
How not so? Tell me.
How
Me
now,
just
bro?
getting
How?
on your record helps point blank, whether it's on the album or not. It brings more attention to.
But I mean, that is true.
That's
But
it.
let's not act like
That's like when Future first came out, and
I'ma help you-
And
I'ma
he
help
didn't
you
do the
walk-
video. He did the verse on what was
Yeah,
Future's
the Tony
big record?
Montana.
Yeah, he did the verse, and then he didn't appear in the video. So it's like I'm gonna help you to an extent. He did the same shit like
Yeah, but that helps Drake too, though.
That helps.
Yeah.
Drake.
yeah, and that's why he does it though. It's for himself,
Like,
really.
Well, Jay's known for doing that too.
Yeah, but you got to. I
Jumping
mean, you
on
respect
something,
it.
jumping on a
And
nice
Fetty has
wave
always
and-
said like, "Yo, I respect it. He ain't even have to do all that. He reached out to me, asked me, can I freestyle on your record? Or
When
can
I saw
put it on-"
that,
when I saw Drake at whatchamacallit, Governor's Ball, he did that record.
Yeah, so
Big
himself.
record.
Yeah.
As he should.
in his
no
room,
doubt.
like he recorded it on some shit. But like, you know, and then he
Drake got- listen, Drake
the only
getting
thing
on
that
something
bugged me
is
about
too much
that
power.
was he threw it on SoundCloud unmixed, unfinished, like cut Monty's verse off, just like put it out there. Like if you're gonna do it, at least make it a little nicer.
you just said
If
he
I'm
cut out
Drake,
Monty's
I'm
verse.
cutting his
Yeah,
verse
but
out
like,
too.
but not even, not even like, hold on, not even
sorry,
like,
Monty. No
sorry,
offense.
Hey,
Monty.
Marissa, hold up for a second. We're going to get these jokes off.
No,
No, for real.
but it wasn't even. I'm
Marissa,
trying to,
Marissa.
Monty
No,
called
wait,
Drake
hold
and
up.
said, "Take me off this joint."
I'm talking about he let
All right,
one.
we're
thing
trying to
go.
tell jokes, Marissa. So pardon us while we get our jokes off. Hey, Monty. Check this out for a second. You my guy, right? Just go sit in the corner. Let me get this Drake run off. You know what I mean? That's what Fetty should have told Monty, right? I don't
That's
think
it.
anybody was too upset.
That's it.
Let me weigh this here.
I'm sure Monty didn't say a word either. I'm sure
But-
he was
Yeah.
completely
Do I
comfortable
get-
with his man getting a Drake
Hey,
verse.
do I get this new
Word.
fire Drizzy verse that no one had? Or
I still get my pub though, right?
Monty?
Nah, but listen, Monty's verse is the one that plays on radio.
Yes.
So I wouldn't even be mad.
But
Because
can
that's
I
what
finish
ain't
my
paying for Drake.
statement?
Uh,
Because I wasn't done.
we don't care.
I don't care.
All right, listen, check this out. I'm
Yeah, we
giving-
can still hear her, so you might as well give her the mic.
I'm giving
back.
you the mic back, but we're moving from this topic now. Okay? All right. Here, don't make me take it from you again. All right, yeah, because we're not that invested. Fetty Wap's album is out. Go get it. Support
It's dope.
fellow Jersey artists. It's dope. He doesn't need any more push fuck. He's got
You're right.
20 singles out there. Anyway, so what are we doing?
It's your show.
Are you going? Is Rory going to DJ?
I am. Oxcord God.
Okay.
Got the
Now,
exclusives.
how should we do? Why do you have my album?
Do you have
I
the
guess you
real
should.
like
Shut up.
final mixed one too?
I do.
hope-
I do. I have the right one.
All right, now, should we be speaking before these records or after these records?
I feel like after because they have to hear the words to
Yeah, I feel maybe after.
Also, we didn't prepare on what snippets or verses we want to play.
You're playing in the fucking order. You're playing All
Yeah,
I've
let's
Lost
go.
first.
No. I'm not saying the order. We go track list. I'm saying, but what particular verses in each record that we want to play.
That's too much.
Let's start
Show
from the
to her,
top.
yeah.
All right.
Start it from the top. All I've Lost, man. Come on. We'll talk after and during. Oh, yeah. Beautiful music, beautiful music, beautiful music.
Austin, that sound okay?
Of course it sounds okay. It's my album.
Of course it sounds okay. I mixed it.
Are they on? Yes. Like, why don't you get him so he can like not play this whole fucking record? Did you just fade the fuck out of here, Rory? Trying to fade it like you're mad and
The
professional.
fade out.
Fade out.
Young
All right. Well,
fade
Joe
out.
left to go smoke a cigarette in the middle of his.
Are you serious? Is that where he went?
Of his album
Come on,
snippets.
Joey.
That was a
So
savage.
Parks, is there anything you can tell us about this record since you were the engineer of this entire album?
I mean, I think Joey better start it off so
Oh,
you can
it's
tell
nice
us
of
where
you
he
to
came
join us
from.
while we play your album.
All right. We are back up in the. Well, I'm back. All right. What are we saying?
We're talking about the first record.
We just faded out. And,
Yeah, had the typical Budden fade out.
So that was it's not typical. Well, maybe it's typical. So that was All Love Lost. That was the first title track, and the very first track, and the intro, and all of these things. That record didn't start out as the intro. I don't think I had that in mind when I made that album, but when I made the song. But because we made it so early in the process,
yeah, that was one of the first songs we did, I feel like.
yeah, it was. I got to just vent on all of the fuck shit that was going on, and there was a lot of fuck shit going on at the time. There was a lot of No Love Lost backlash. There was a lot of slaughterhouse turmoil. There was a lot of random women in and out of my life. That was great. We covered all the bases on that one. So it made sense that we started with that one. Shout out to Jarrett, Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
Really did an amazing job with that one. And of course, we had to let the guitars rock at the end.
Shout out to Jeremy.
Shout out to Jeremy. Of course, you have to purchase the album to hear that because these niggas is haters. So yeah, anything you guys want to add about that one?
Shit, fire, B.
That first verse. is
There we
crazy.
go. Thank you, E.
That's definitely the first verse is one of my favorite verses on the album for sure.
Interesting. Me and Amani have been going back and forth about our favorite verses on the album. I never really looked at the first one to that.
I didn't.
Yeah, that was dope.
Maybe because I've heard it like 1,000 times.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we had it so long. We
Yeah.
probably recorded that song like.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
You're right.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell
Well,
him.
everything else on the album is new.
No, everything is new. I mean,
Well, it's all
don't.
new.
It's all new.
It's all new to them.
I mean, shit, you probably played that shit on the damn Ustream anyway, so they probably know how old it is. And not that it's that old. It's not that old.
Yeah, thank you, Parks. Unplug his mic. What song is after All Love Lost? We had
Broken.
Amani on All Love Lost until he was fucking bitching and complaining.
I think he's
So-
still got some backgrounds in there.
No, my backgrounds are still in there.
Are they? I thought those were.
He's got
mine.
backgrounds on, I think, every song on the album. even
Why
though
were
he's
you?
not on the
Why were you
album.
mad? Why you didn't want to be on it?
Because I don't want to be featured on the records.
Okay.
Amani is trying to distance himself from me.
No, I'm not trying. I'm
And
trying
Wait,
to.
I thought you were on a
Me
record.
and Jadakiss,
No. What happened
his
is
rap friends.
No, what happened is I wanted to step aside and contribute in a different form and not have people look at me like a
He's
hook-
still very
hook
much
guy.
contributing.
Like the hook guy.
to
Yeah,
everything.
I'm not.
Yeah, he contributed a lot, so he's there. I thought those were my background vocals.
They are too.
You're in there a little bit.
Yo, Park, anything that I sing on, Parks just fucking phases it out completely.
This is not true.
I'll let him do that
Or-
just to keep him happy and then get rid of it.
Yeah. Or he turns it all the way down, and I'm hip to it.
Nah, I keep the lows in there.
Oh, thanks. They're all lows. My highs are lows. What is
You should definitely skip broke.
Broke is the next record, but everyone's heard that, so we need to play that one.
We can skip broke.
Playing Our Part is the next.
Playing Our Part. That's actually the next track available if you have the pre-order. But fuck that shit. We're gonna play it here, Bill.
Oh, come on.
Make them
Don't do
pre-order
that.
it.
Make them pre-order this shit
you're
before
right.
they can hear it. Come
Yeah,
on.
pre-order the album now on iTunes.
Yeah, but if you listen to it and you like the song,
Play
you
the
will
first
pre-order it.
5 seconds of that shit and cut it off.
Why? That doesn't make any sense at all. I don't understand. Play the fucking shit the same way we just played the last one, and if you have the pre-order, you will get the whole song. That doesn't take a rocket scientist here. Rory doesn't.
You got it.
Come on, DJ Rory, play it.
Rory didn't want any music to ever be
I ain't gonna
played.
lie.
Because I want you to sell fucking albums.
Yeah, Joe got a
knock it off.
weird business savvy, B.
No, we'll talk about that later too. But yeah, play this. Yeah, we'll talk about that soon too.
Oh, because Joe cares about his fans. I just happen
Man,
to
fuck them
want.
niggas.
Yeah,
Let them
word.
go spend that money, man.
And play the fucking song. I ask for you guys. It's fucking executive decision making skills.
All right.
There we go. That's beautiful music right
You
there.
want to put a drop?
Oh, by the way, that is my ooze. And when you're the person
They're
singing on this,
amazing.
that's me.
They actually make the song.
I
so,
try.
yeah.
I try.
I thought that was my ooh.
No, we turned your shit down.
I've been misleading you guys. Damn it. Killing that bitch now. Which is why I'm seeing her tomorrow.
Who is that?
I'm not telling you. Pussy is great though. Maybe I'll turn that shit up. Fuck
2
to the hook.
fucking minutes.
Turn the fucking song up, man.
Nah, pre-order.
What are you doing? Turn
We
it
got the
up
hook
before
now.
the
You know
hook.
what?
man.
Let's just leak.
You're
Let's
supposed,
just
to
leak it.
you're supposed to let the hook go.
You let, yeah, what is wrong
That's
with
a
him?
whole
It's
hook.
a snippet.
No, it's
Now
this is
you
a
can start
snippet.
fading now.
It's 6
We done
minutes
yelled over the
long.
whole
What are we
shit.
talking about?
Nah, that's cool. We done yelled over this whole shit.
I mean, you guys are gonna talk over the whole shit, so people
Right.
can hear it.
So,
Yeah, so you can't just rip it. If you're
This
ripping
copy
it.
was intended for them.
God, Rory.
Man, fade that shit out, man.
Yeah, we good.
damn, we can't even mouth who it is now because we have cameras and shit.
Yo, who?
That's true.
We all know who it is besides you.
Yeah.
Well, fuck you guys.
Yeah,
Don't tell me
all my
later.
friends know.
The next song
And I
is,
do know.
Next song is Man Down.
Man Down is the next record.
Oh yeah, yeah. Man Down, Playing Our Part and Man Down were late additions. Half of this album was late additions.
True.
I would
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
Man Down, I just felt was really needed.
Some hip hop shit.
Yeah.
Bars. What bars?
Bars.
I wish you could skip straight to the third verse.
The aggressiveness. Would you like to skip straight to the third
If we
verse?
could, I think.
Guitars in the chorus.
Do we have
you know
any
what I'm
idea
saying?
what time
Nah.
frame that might be
That's
in?
what I'm like, yeah.
No, but if you turn your volume really down on your laptop, and then you just forward about 2.5
You can fade up, do a little fade up if you want to get nice with it. I don't know,
teach
man.
this guy how to do this here. I think that's a good spot to start.
Sure.
Yeah, that's good.
We're in there now.
Yeah, that's right. These niggas be hating on greatness.
Yo, you
Man,
peep
don't
my
cut off my
fade out?
guitars
How
like
do
that
you-
ever
How
again.
do you cut off the guitar?
Don't
was
ever cut
money.
off
I
my
was taking a
guitars,
piss.
man.
I was listening to E. He told me to do it.
Yo,
Cut off
pre-order.
my fucking guitar.
I agree.
Oh, whatever.
Proud of my guitar.
Yeah, that
I
was,
played a lot of guitars in this album.
that was great.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Go Parks. Parks on the tar.
Oh, my fuck.
A lot of bass
I
too.
just dropped my candy corn on the
Actually, you know what? What the second verse in Man Down, though a lot of people won't mention it when the album is released, that's one of my favorite verses on this album, personally. One of. I don't know if it's in the top. I got to figure out what my top 3 or top 5 verses are. I know what number 1 is.
Oh, number 1 is easy for me.
I know what
Number
number
one's
1
easy
is.
for me too.
But
Yeah, I know what my number 1 is. It is.
And I,
Third
know,
verse
and
of-
I know what my number.
Yeah.
Love I'm good.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my favorite, and number 2 is third verse on Where Do We Go.
Damn. I
Okay.
like
Yeah,
Immortal
where do we
too
go?
much too to really cut all them verses out. But it's hard to pull one verse to itself.
It's
And
funny
that's-
you bring that up. That's the next record.
See, but that's
Segue is
perfect
nice.
segue.
It's funny that you say that though, because I love Immortal so much as a whole.
Yeah, that's how
I couldn't pull a verse from it.
Well,
I agree.
I think Immortal's the most important record on here.
I don't know about that. but-
Important.
I think
don't know
it
about
brings the
important.
album together. I think it's well placed
It's
in the
my
middle,
favorite.
and it brings everything together.
Immortal is such an amazing record. When I think of Immortal, I just always go back to again, Immortal was one of the earlier records that we did. And the second verse that I had was really whack originally.
Yo,
Yeah.
It was
yeah.
a really.
You started.
What was I doing?
I don't know.
Yo, you know what it was? I heard this flow, and I did the flow on the first verse, and we laid it and hit it out the park.
then you tried to
and
switch it
you
up.
I left it, and it was a train wreck.
yeah.
And Parks was trying to find the nicest way to tell me, yo. Now Parks and I, we haven't had that many moments in the studio where he's had to say, yo, fam, that verse right there.
Yeah, nah.
Nah.
Wasn't it, bruh?
But that original second verse to Immortal. But you know what? I think the last 8 bars was the same.
It wasn't the words. It was the way you floated.
Yeah, it
delivery.
was horrible.
Yeah.
But we fixed it.
We fixed it.
We
really
fixed
good
it. And it's amazing. Shout out to Vinyls and Boy Wonder, who charged me fucking my whole budget. Yo, you know what's funny, man? The fucking Immortal is. That's how I know Immortal is such a great song. Because they charged me one of them prices where it's like, do I need this song?
no, you need it.
Yeah, I need this song.
I ain't gonna lie. I
Yeah.
think I might be wrong, but I think Immortal was the first song we did.
It wasn't the first. It's the first one maybe that,
That
made it.
Yeah.
No. I really because we did this back in when Preem Studio was
I
up
remember,
in
yeah.
headquarters.
Yeah.
All
Shouts
of
Preem.
Lost was done out in
Yeah.
Totowa.
Yeah, I'm saying the ones that made it. Yeah, but I think
Well, yeah. I really if I can
Oh, you
remember
think this was
correct,
the first song
I
we
think this was the very
gave it a
first
shot?
complete
Shot
song
at.
that we did for the album. Dead serious.
I could tell you that, but I don't know. I don't know if I.
All right, let's
If it's not the first, it's the second.
Yeah, it's one of
Alright.
them. It's one of them. There was a couple that were like half finished that we didn't ever.
yeah, we got the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That's
And
what
then there's a couple that ended up in different places. I won't
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
say
yeah, sure.
what
All right.
and where.
All right, so let's hear Immortal.
Okay.
I'm on the hook singing, but I'm not featured. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you might as well be featured. You gotta tell everybody what you on.
I just want them
Do
to
you
know.
have album credits, like the little
hell yeah, I go for
additional
my
vocals
credits.
by? Gotcha.
He doesn't have album credits.
I did the album credits.
FYI.
Fuck that.
Guess what?
Hey, we can't smoke in here for real.
Word.
That's a cigarette song.
How you gonna smoke to this song?
That's a cigarette song.
Hold on. Let my vocal ride out. You hear me? Y'all
I
hear
turned
me?
you up in this one.
No, after I asked you to.
I think you told me to turn you down.
Yeah, I got to start taking some of my vocal credit too. I'm up in that piece.
Oh, remember SLV?
Remember SLB.
Well, you
We
bodied
reached that
Unnecessary
status?
Pain. Your vocals on Unnecessary Pain were great.
On what?
Unnecessary Pain.
Yeah, they were real great before Parks turned them all the way down. and then I hit him and said, "Hey Parks, I need these up." And then he sent it to me down still. Parks is amazing, man.
Man, it's a plugin I use, man. I don't know.
Something happened. Man.
Something happened. I don't know.
Crazy.
That was funny.
What's the next record?
Love, I'm Good.
I love this
I
song.
thought we were gonna do that last. No.
No,
We're going in order right now.
But didn't he want to play the whole song?
I said,
And are we doing the first verse?
no,
I just want to play the third verse.
I want to play the entire song.
Now I want people to buy that song.
Yeah.
No, I want to play the whole
Let's
song.
just talk all over the whole song.
No, I want to play the whole song.
That song is 8 minutes long, man.
Great. So let's play
It's
it.
time to play. Yeah, go
My
ahead.
parking's only good till 8:14.
Yeah, let's not wait till the end of the show because I want to talk at the end of the show. I do want to talk still. Let's play Love I'm Good. Love I'm Good is produced by A-Rab.
Hey, Karan.
You know, and Karan. Shout out to Karan of SLV.
Why do I keep sneezing?
Because you blessed, bruh.
You know what happened with Love I'm Good? We went to Detroit to do to work on the Slaughterhouse album, and when we came back, I said, you know, because you getting different. Sometimes you can hear a beat in September and not like it, and you'll be really into that same beat in January. Mm-hmm. So when we left when I came back home, you know, A-Rab always sends me a million beats, and I said, you know what, just to be sure, let me listen to these beats that A-Rab sent. And sure enough, I heard this beat, and I said, why didn't I rap on this beat? And we went right in immediately. And it just so happens that at the time, I don't know, I wanted to change this first verse, but in retrospect, I'm really glad that I didn't.
Yep.
Because it makes all the sense in the world on this album.
I kept telling him from the jump, he kept saying, listen, if you don't leave that fucking verse alone, man.
That's
That's one of the best verses on there.
Reoccurring theme. People really do enjoy that album. I mean, not that verse.
Yeah.
A reoccurring theme on this album and a lot of these records naturally would be one woman, but two hip-hop. And that's addressed on the first verse. So we'll let this play. Play this. I can talk over the intro still. Shout out to
I was
Asia.
about to say, you're going to shit on Asia's intro?
Shout out to Asia, who I'm not even speaking to Asia right now, but Asia is one of my friends who has absolutely no idea what love is. So we just asked her to go in the booth. We asked her to go in the booth, and we said, "Hey, define love." And we got a great intro.
Yeah. And shout out to Parks. Did you rearrange this? Because on the first one, I didn't love it, but now I love it.
You didn't love what?
Her
talking.
her talking in the beginning.
Yeah, moved
On
around a lot
the
of
first
stuff.
one, Parks.
Because I just
arranged
took
this
a
better.
lot. I just go.
Yo, Parks
Just
is
go,
gonna.
just
Well,
go,
first
just
of
go.
all, let's be clear. Parks
on
is gonna
arrangements.
take credit for everything. And hey, Parks, did you paint this wall right here?
I did not see this wall. I did rearrange Asia's vocals though.
really like this white.
I did.
How did you come up with that?
Word. Let's get into it. Asia ended up having a pretty good studio voice
She does.
Yeah.
because Asia sounds like me. Like she sounds like the girl version.
I don't
man.
quit.
If I was a girl, this is how it would sound. Look.
That is female, Joe.
It is. Duh, Asia.
Yeah, this rip gonna be on every blog tomorrow.
I can't hear anything you're saying.
Me neither.
When you talk, you should lower the music.
It lowers itself.
Yeah.
See?
Oh, I still didn't hear him.
Here's still fun.
I said this rip is gonna be on blogs.
Dude, that's talking all over.
Good.
Yeah, so I'm saying let's talk over it. So maybe they'll buy this shit.
Don't talk over this.
No, I won't.
Yeah.
You can turn it down. No.
That's amazing.
Great record.
Man, that shit is.
So
I don't think that third verse has ever been done in hip hop. Period.
Yeah, that shit is like emotional. Like I be getting choked up when I fucking.
I told him,
that.
my sons, if one of my sons get older and want to talk crazy to me, I'm playing this shit for them. I'm going to diss them niggas.
Yeah. Yeah. I support that.
You don't say.
No, that was from a very honest place, number one. That was a real life, real events, real emotions. And I mean, documenting your emotions is nothing new to Joe Budden.
I know
Joe
a bunch
Budden
of people
music,
going to be able
so.
to relate to that.
Yeah, too many times. Oh, don't get me started on my fucking scorned, bitter fucking baby father rant that I could go on right now because I won't. But yeah, that verse, that's probably my favorite verse on the album. No, not probably, definitely my favorite verse on the album. The second verse on that record is one of my personal favorites too. If I had to do a top 5, the second one is in there too. I Can Be Alone in That. I love that verse.
No, that verse is hard. I just felt like I've heard you do that verse before, only because I kind of.
I guess the way that the verse is done.
No, it is dope.
The way that the verse is done and what is said in the verse. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever gone in depth that way. But it's all gloomy in here now.
My whole mood is literally like down. I'm like trying to look at Twitter to get happy. Like I don't know what to do right now.
It's super gloomy in here now.
I finished on my candy corn and it's not making me happy. Like,
I will say, just to switch topics real quick, you talked about a lot of women on the album. Yes?
No.
No. Okay. Let's hypothetically say. So you have this reputation of being with attractive women, whether you want to say it or not.
Okay.
And we couldn't figure out what it was.
What was?
But what causes you to
attract all these women?
Get all these women.
And
I think I had an idea on maybe why you get all these beautiful women.
Well, Rory,
Nigga's a rapper.
No. I don't think it's that.
Beyond that.
I don't think it's that.
Rory, why don't you tell me what it is?
Actually, can I say?
Have you been using maybe like a new shaving product?
Rory, it's so funny that you say that. That was great of you to notice. This episode is brought to you by Bevel, the first and only shaving system designed specifically for coarse, curly hair and sensitive skin. Start shaving smarter and say goodbye to razor bumps with Bevel. Check out getbevel.com, that's GETBEVEL.com today, and use code JOE, that's JOE for you slow people, to get 20% off of your first month at getbevel.com. That's GETBEVEL.com. I have it. It's been working wonders for me. Clearly,
I
right,
have
Marisa?
so noticed. Oh
Can
my
you see?
God.
Does my beard not look amaze
It
balls?
is, all the amazeballs in the world.
Yes, it does.
What is the next record?
Make It Through the Night.
No, they got to buy the album for that.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
they got,
lit.
They got to buy the album for that one.
Why that one in particular?
It's the only
most
feature.
features.
It's the only feature on the only rap feature, and the most features.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to buy the album for that one.
The features, Marsha Ambrosius and Jadakiss.
Which you can see on iTunes anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did
Oh
that
my
horribly.
God.
That was horrible.
That was bad.
I was
Wait,
personally.
I thought you coughed.
Can I say that I fought for this record, and
did. So-
I was personally invested in this record because, for one, I just always wanted to hear Joe and Kiss on a record.
For sure.
And then two, I love Marsha.
Marsha got off on
I
that
think
hook.
Marsha is
I fought for
amazing
this record,
vocally. Yeah, we I just, and it's one of like the first records.
Yeah.
that was around. So
Yeah.
I just always thought it was dope, and I don't know. I just
It's a great record.
personally attached to it. So it's a dope record.
Well, after Make It Through the Night is Slaughtermouse, which he's been on mad interviews talking about. So
Yeah,
I
we
think
cool.
we
We
can
can go to the
skip.
next
We can
one.
totally skip that one.
We can skip Slaughtermouse.
Where Do We Go is already on pre-order now. I don't know if there's something you want to talk about, but we don't have to play that because it's already
that's
out.
cool.
You can buy it on iTunes right now.
No.
Shout out to Eric Bell.
Where Do We
Word,
Go
shout
is
out to
another one of our records that we did fairly recently.
Well, it was a completely different beat.
Yeah, we had did the original version
And that was horrible.
a while ago. It
It
wasn't horrible.
The
it
verses
wasn't-
were great. I just didn't like how it was arranged musically.
It wasn't even. It was just the newer version is way better. That's
Like,
all. It's
yeah.
that simple.
I don't. What was the old? I don't really remember the old
Yeah,
version.
You wasn't
that's the
around.
point.
I don't think when we did it.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
he
yeah.
wasn't.
Y'all brought me in for this one. This was.
Like, fix this.
I fixed this
Yo, it
one.
sucks. Where's Imani?
Yeah, no Joe. Give me that. Give me that.
Is your name in the credits on this one too?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Well, he
course.
wrote the hook.
I
Eric
played a
Bellinger
lot on this
sings
one
it.
too, actually. A lot of.
Did you
different
just say
instruments.
singed it?
Pardon.
How about everyone just take credit for
Yeah,
something?
we are.
Wait,
We
but Rory just
Is
said
that-
Eric Bellinger singed it.
All right.
Marty did
It
mad
ain't-
shit
all
on
right,
this.
should we keep talking about it? I said singed it. Pardon me. Holy shit.
Singed is not a word, though.
I'm aware, guys.
Okay, I didn't know.
Because you guys never say slang words, so it's fine.
I don't know if it's a
Singed
slang
is
word.
slang. I
never even
It's just
slang.
Rory, all right, we were gonna let it go, bro. But since you're egging it on,
I don't even remember if I said singed it, but I guess I did. I
You
don't know.
did. 'cause
all right, but listen, we don't care. That's not slang.
What's the definition of slang?
That's some shit.
I-
you
We're
make up.
not.
You can't put a
Rory.
It's
definition
not
to
slang
it.
unless someone else says it too.
I'm sure there's mad people that have said singed.
Yeah, you can't be the only one to say it.
I'm sure people have said singed.
I think they said sing.
Nah, I've never heard it.
Yeah.
Never heard it singed.
Never heard it sung.
Yeah, just bow out of this one, man. What's the next
Take
record?
that out.
No.
All right, so the next record is Unnecessary Pain, featuring my girl Yummy. Come on, Imani, jump
Yep.
in with some
Oh,
credit.
Yummy.
Nah,
Oh,
Yummy
I
Bingham.
love her.
Yummy.
Jump in and take some
That
credit.
record she
listen.
became was dope.
You know what's so funny though? Joe's
What's-
funny.
what's so funny?
Let me tell you why Joe's funny.
Let's hear
Why?
it. Why is
This
Joe
is not
funny?
taking credits. This is informing the listeners and the
Of
fans
your contribution to
of no,
this
just how these records are come about. You know how they made. So as
played
I
a lot
gloat
of
a
this
little bit more,
Basically.
About Yummy.
That is what it is.
I really love her voice.
I was on this record at first
Okay. And then
with
because
Felicia Temple, who's also still on the record. Shout out to her.
It was also dope.
And I told Joe I think that it should just be a female vocalist. And I love Yummy, and he's very familiar with Yummy, and he loved the voice too. And he called her, reached out, she came in and killed the
Yummied
record.
it up.
Yeah, she killed the record. So.
Marty.
Don't do that.
made it tasty?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
This candy corn.
What
shit.
the fuck? She yummied it up, made it
Slang, bro.
tasty.
That is slang. That is slang.
Yeah. Let's play the record.
Yummy, I fought for your intro too. I was outvoted.
100% outvoted.
Yeah. Unanimous.
Oh, you can hear Joe on this too.
Vocals.
Man low.
Joe
Hey,
Payne.
right there.
No.
The plugin, man. The plugin's weird. Like,
Yeah,
the way
yeah,
that
no.
shit-
Joe can kind of sing,
A
bitch.
little bit.
He's like the first Anthony Hamilton.
Ha ha ha.
Was he
Very
out before
funny. Yeah.
You got it, though.
Yeah, I was gonna let you a little bit.
Yeah. Great record.
See,
That
that's
is
the
a great
thing
record.
about that's the thing about playing these songs.
You want to hear him go?
Well, not only that, but now my entire mood has shifted.
That's true.
Like I'm not.
We got to fight through and be happy. and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, man. It's like, God damn. And I was doing pretty well with not playing my album in my car because I just felt I had done that enough and I needed to decompress
Yeah.
and get away from it.
I haven't played it yet, really, either. To myself.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to go back.
I put it on my phone
On the
other
way
day.
home now.
Yeah,
Up the West Side Highway.
Definitely, I gotta hear. You can't cut unnecessary pain off. It's crazy. I gotta hear that now. And lastly,
Which was recorded last.
right, and was recorded last because I thought that my album was finished. I did.
Then we was at Club Deco.
We were at Club Deco. I thought, it was one of those weird phases where I thought my album was finished, but as an artist, I knew something was missing. It was one of those. Yeah,
I
basically.
forgot
I don't know
I
what.
forgot what got clipped for this.
Something is.
Missing Pages got clipped.
Oh, you're right.
Missing Pages, I felt just didn't go.
It's a great record, though.
It is a
Yeah, great record.
I wanted to hear that finally mixed.
Yeah,
see how
me
that
too.
sounded.
I did too.
That's-
I did too.
We
Let's
should
not
still
talk
put
about
that
it too
out.
much because
Oh,
I might
come on,
go on my
E.
next album.
Yeah, it's a great song. That'll still be a great song.
It's crazy how it
next
went from almost a single to not on the album at all.
Yeah,
time. Yeah.
yeah. But we were on Club Deco and we were just chilling.
Oh, it's your dad.
Were you there?
No, I was
Marissa,
just-
stop telling everybody what shit is.
I was just asking. I didn't actually know.
No, I wasn't
Nah,
there.
it was
Oh.
just me, you, and the producer, Boy Wonder.
And
that did
fucking Boy Wonder said he happened to be next door, and he hopped over and he said, "Yo, I want to play you some shit."
this. Yeah.
We started playing some shit,
And what are we gonna say? No.
and it was all amazing. But
Yeah.
Shout out
since-
to Boy Wonder. He's nice.
Does he
Yeah.
live in Toronto? Where's he from?
yeah, but he was up here doing some work. Now the thing about that is, you got to watch these amazing producers with their prices because we could only afford.
Yo.
Quit airing,
One.
quit airing Boy Wonder's fucking price out.
Yeah,
man.
no, but think about the thing about
deserves
He
it.
earned that
Nah,
price.
dog.
He deserves
number
it.
one.
Yo.
He's one of the greats, man. Of this
of
era,
this time,
for sure.
yeah,
Oh,
of this
absolutely.
time. He's definitely earned that price. But the thing I like about Boy Wonder is he's not one of those bougie Hassa Diddy, like I'm running with the hottest nigga in the hottest camp and it's my price and I'm not. But like he's for hip hop. Like
Yeah, not mad bum rappers are gonna be hitting up Boy Wonder, man.
no. He's about his money.
No doubt.
He's about his money.
And
But
he's a super nice guy.
yeah,
Super humble,
one of the-
super
one
down to
of-
earth.
Yeah, you would never think that his catalog is what
Yeah.
it
I
is.
feel like that whole team is like that, though.
It's funny. We had a conversation the next day when we went out on Dykeman, and he came, and I was like, "Yo, I just want to say, out of all the rap people I've come across, you and your friends are by far the most humble, and you guys are the hottest right now." And I felt that kind of odd, and I thought maybe it's a Toronto thing because New York, that's our attitude all the time.
Assholes.
So maybe I wasn't used to being around people that are just generally nice to strangers, but they're a great group.
Yeah, some people you can look at and see how they got to where they
How
are.
they won, yeah.
Yeah, you can say some people just deserve it. Like I'm a dick, so I don't deserve shit.
Well, you deserve this boy Wonder Beat.
but
Pay for that shit.
But no, the funny thing about this wasn't our favorite Boy Wonder Beat.
Well,
we liked
no,
another
yeah,
Boy
I like
Wonder
that.
I
Beat.
was gonna
I
take
like the other one a lot,
since
too, actually.
Parks is taking mad credit. I was gonna take half A&R credit on this because we decided the last two that we liked was this one and the other one, but that other one was gonna be mad expensive, and it didn't
No,
really fit. Well, it didn't really fit.
They're kind of similar actually, vibe wise.
This one was the better song to me.
Yeah.
The other one was the better beat.
Yeah.
I'm sure Drake could have took it and made it the greatest thing on the planet. But this is the better song. So we went with this one, and it had a sample in it originally. So we had to deal with that.
Which I
and
love playing the original version with that sample, but it's great
To
now.
me,
I like
thought-
that.
It's sometimes
I-
it's different.
Yeah, I like it like this.
I like
Yeah,
the
sometimes
no,
it's
I think
better.
it's phenomenal like this.
But
That sample hit crazy.
this is probably one of my favorite songs on the album.
It's my favorite overall song.
It's
And
probably just
Mine
'cause
too,
we
and I'm not
recorded
sure if
live.
it's because it's new.
Yeah, we might.
Nah, that ain't it.
Because
No, not for me.
Ain't it?
Not for me. It's not because it's new for me. And be very clear, because the deluxe version of the album has Only Human and Fuck 'Em All. This
is the
song
last
is
song.
the end of the album. On the album that I'm going to go and buy, this song is the end.
damn, you're not even gonna buy your own deluxe album.
No, because the body of work, the way that I
Yeah.
envisioned it, this is the end.
Although Only Human is one of your better songs that deserve to be on the platform of this level, to me personally.
I agree.
It fits in the album too.
Yeah,
I agree. But this is where the All Love Lost story comes to an end. It's just appropriate. So shout out to Boy Wonder.
This beat is crazy.
Yeah, his beat is amazing. It better be amazing. I fucking paid enough for this motherfucker. All right, so let's play this. This is the outro.
It's lit.
Let's go get these
I
stuff
was
off
gonna
real
rap
quick.
even longer on this. Oh, cut that off.
Oh, we gotta tell the.
you gonna
I
talk
was
about
gonna
the
I was
Shit.
gonna rap even longer on the first verse, but that didn't happen because Parks is a hater.
story? Yeah, right.
That's one. Two. Before we knew that this would be the outro, we wanted Scarface on this record.
Yep. And well, we tried Scarface and Beans.
Yeah, we did try for Scarface and Beans.
Again, I'm taking more A&R credit because you just wanted to rap on it. I said, nah, we need a feature here.
No,
I gave
You
you
can't,
the
you can't take A&R credit for something that didn't
I
happen.
gave.
Yeah, the A&R gotta make it happen. Like, yeah.
Don't want to put Jay-Z
I
on
did
this
try
shit.
to make it happen. I gave him Beans' cell phone
Paul
number.
McCartney was gonna get on this shit, but it didn't happen. So
I got him.
I want my
I
credit,
got
though.
him fucking Beans.
you could
cell
take-
phone
you-
number.
It didn't happen.
You could take
bro.
idea credit.
Rory.
And I said we was in the living room and I said, yo, this
Rory.
needs Scarface.
Nobody
And you stopped
cared.
what? You stopped walking. You were like, yo, you're right.
It didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
That's your fault.
It didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
Whyever it didn't happen, it didn't happen. So you can't take credit for some shit that didn't happen. But Scarface and myself, we were in communication. But as it turns out, I'm in retrospect, in hindsight, I'm glad he didn't do it. I wouldn't have wanted. That would have created a new dilemma for me. I wouldn't have wanted Scarface's verse to end my album.
I see where you're going with
It would have
this.
been a really long song too, because it's already 6-7 minutes, something like
about
that.
7 minutes.
6:22.
It would have been long, and that's without Face.
Yeah.
Shout out to Face.
Yeah,
though.
that's true,
He's one of
too.
my favorite rappers. His album's really good too.
Yeah, Face album is out right now. Go pick that up. And again, he's one of my favorite rappers as well. And he did say, yo, Joe, man, you fucking destroyed that shit, man, but we gonna get together. So, and I told him I would hold him to that. So, Scarface, you owe me. So let's get into this. You can't even talk over this.
I want to play this whole shit, but I'm not going to.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
I want to too, but we can't.
Oh, it's my favorite record.
Oh, and Imani's
I was
singing
just
on
about to
this.
say, E kind of bodied the shit too.
Wait, hold on, cut it off.
Nah, E showed up on this record.
Now, wait a minute.
That nigga's gonna appreciate me
No,
one
no,
day.
time out.
I don't know what it
Time out.
is. He showed up
But
on
wait,
this.
this is my issue with Imani. I don't understand how 1 minute,
The listeners are gonna hate us right now.
1 minute he wants
Play the record.
nothing to do with any feature. But if the song is Dylon enough,
That's not true. Hold on. That's not
if the
true.
song is
That's not
Dylon
true.
enough,
That's not true because
Immortal, he wasn't on. He was on, but
No, I
didn't
was-
take credit. That's
nigga,
pretty
you
dialogue.
think that nigga was saying, "Hey, take me off of this one"?
Yeah.
no. Oh no.
Not on the Boy
On
Wonder
this
beat.
one?
Oh no. I mean, but who? I mean, if we could have got someone who would have
Oh,
took it.
come on, here we
All right,
go.
so
Play it,
listen.
play it, play it,
No.
play it.
In defense, because we did. Where did we go? And I liked my version,
Yeah.
but
I like your. Well,
I said,
I love Eric Bellinger.
I
love your
said I
version
thought
better.
Eric or somebody else would have been better suited for it.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
I like Where Do We Go as well. However, you wasn't getting niggas to say, yo, dog, know that Love For You joint, the Boy Wonder shit? They'll take me off of there. That wasn't happening. So we can play. But wait, I do want to hear the hook. The hook is so fire, but the
it's
verse
so
is so
late.
long. How do we solve
We
this?
could do the second
Well, no,
verse.
I was gonna say we could start at the verse about your pops and let it go from there.
Well, yeah, that's the
That's-
end of the
that-
first verse. That's the
yeah.
end of the first verse. Yeah,
Fade up in the middle of something.
Yeah, fade up somewhere in the middle of that long ass fucking 80 bar first verse.
There's no 16s on this whole album.
There's a 16
Oh
somewhere.
yeah, I'm broke. My bad.
Broke. No, there's another.
They forced him to do
Immortal,
that.
Immortal has 6.
Immortal 16.
Where Do We Go?
Is it?
Has a
Yeah.
2 of them.
Yeah. Okay.
I think my second favorite verse is 16 on Where Do We Go.
But the 16s don't really count because they're all followed by 80s.
How your 16s be bridges?
Yeah, for real. And we're going to talk about that after this record. There we go.
All the holes that you dug through, then you got released. God was watching above you.
Why?
On the phone, I'm in rush hour trip.
Come on, DJ.
Yeah, that's
Oh, because I know where the marks is at.
yeah, that's fine.
On the E.
Yo, he sung this shit like he knew what it was. His whole swag is different on this motherfucker. Yeah,
Look at
boy.
him right now, too.
Yeah, he know what it is.
Personally, I like it better.
Rapper was the thing.
Me too, man.
Word.
When that hook, you gotta hit. All right, you can turn it. That's an amazing fucking
Those
record.
first bars.
That's
were
great.
Second verse.
Yeah.
You kind of buyed that.
Thank you, Parks. Parks never compliments me on
That's not
any
true.
fucking verse
That's
that
not
I do.
true.
He just fucking sits there
That's
and
not
hits the
true.
fucking space bar or whatever he hits.
You know that's not true.
All right, let me punch you back in.
All right, so that was it, man. That was it. That's the album available now for pre-order. And yeah, I don't really care about all that fucking pre-order shit.
Well, guess who is 2 for 2 with FanDuel? 250 last week, 150 this week. I'm killing
Really?
on FanDuel right now.
Oh,
Damn, I meant to do that
I need some bread from you.
this week. I'm doing it.
Did you use my code?
I happen to use your code. Is there something that you know about FanDuel?
Well, it's funny that you mentioned FanDuel, Rory.
Because it's fucking awesome, first
well,
of all.
outside of it being the best thing ever, if you want to play against me in fantasy football this week,
And Marty.
all you have
Get more money.
If you want to play against me and Marty,
And it's lit.
it's really simple. All you got to do is join my league on FanDuel. Let me tell you how easy it is. You head to FanDuel.com/Budden, Budden. You pick your players, stay under the salary cap, and sit back on Sunday and watch your team rack up points.
Just like I did.
That's FanDuel.com/Budden to join my league. The spots fill up really, really fast, so make sure you get in before it's too late. FanDuel is the leader in 1 week fantasy football with more winners and more payouts than any other site. Yeah, that's right. They're paying out over $75 million a week this football season. Leagues start at just $1 and anyone can play. And speaking of that, AJ Green really saved my ass.
Yo, that catch was
He saved a lot of people's asses last week.
Because I had Ben Roethlisberger
Steve Smith saved my ass, by the way, who also had a crazy game.
Steve Smith, Devontae Adams had a huge game.
Julio did well.
Julio had a huge game.
Yeah.
Those were the 4 that had like really huge games.
Is Julio the best receiver in the league?
No.
Who's
Right
the
now?
best receiver in the league?
Right now, yeah, I think he is.
I think he is too.
Well, Dez is out.
Well, I'm talking about what's
true.
tangible.
Dez is out 1.
Megatron is fucking crazy, by the way.
I mean, you
game
can
the other night,
never count him out.
Can never count him out.
Like, he didn't put up the crazy numbers, but just watching him play is
Well,
crazy.
his presence on the field changes the entire offense.
I might say
no matter
I might say Julio Jones is right.
I like Antonio Brown. He's
Antonio
in that
Brown's crazy.
conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
He's in that conversation.
Antonio Brown's crazy.
I mean, you can't go wrong. We're naming all A1 talents.
Yeah.
So.
I just don't think anyone these past 2 weeks is.
But wait, so
AJ Green apparently shows up from time to time and proves to be that he should be in that conversation.
AJ Green he should be in that top 5 conversation, top 6.
Absolutely.
Julio and AJ
Because he's
were
got
number 1
Andy
and 2.
Dalton throwing him the ball.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
like, oh my God.
Just knock it off. Sit this one out.
Marissa. Don't talk no more until we say goodbye. You're done here. Yeah, I had Ben Roethlisberger starting. I ditched Owen Daniels and picked up Heath Miller. I don't know why I did that, and they were playing the Rams. That was real stupid anyway. So the Rams injure him. So now I'm thinking I'm done, and I lost. And here comes AJ Green, man, to save the day.
I
AJ
lost
Green
by
sure
2
did
points in fantasy. I sat Cam Newton and started Peyton Manning. I don't know why I had faith in Peyton and not Cam.
That's a tough one, man.
Because he's only one of the greatest
He's
quarterbacks.
gonna show. He's
but-
gonna show up
but Cam is
eventually, but you
showing
might
up.
just gotta bench Peyton until he starts showing up.
Well, they don't want to win like they're accustomed to winning. Yeah. They want to win on defense, and they want to win differently. So
That's true. Run the ball.
Yeah, they're going to
Yeah.
win a lot of those ugly games, and Peyton is not going to be the huge fantasy guy that people are used to him being. So you might want to look at somebody else. I know when Ben got
I got
hurt.
Cam, so
When Ben got hurt, I picked up. I'm attempting to pick up Taylor from Buffalo,
I was about to say, yeah. I would be looking very hard at him.
and I got
right now.
Eli on my bench. So I'm gonna do a quarterback by committee type of thing.
Yeah, that
And
always
that's,
works.
and that's the great thing about FanDuel. You're not married to one team the entire week. You can pick a new team every single week. So remember FanDuel /Budden.com, man. So this was beautiful.
FanDuel.
FanDuel.com.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. FanDuel.com.
It's slang. It's a slang
/Budden.
URL. It's a slang URL.
Doesn't count, Rory.
It's a slang URL.
So that was beautiful, man. Listen, so let me get into my serious ending note here. Unfortunately, because one, because there's so much rapping on my album, and 2, because the album was specifically made to not have any radio records or any records that could be mistaken for a radio record or a mix show record. This record will not perform anywhere near what my last album did. So when you say Joe is for the people, right? Mm-hmm. I think it's such an amazing album that I want the people to have it. Like, my concern here is not how E1 can recoup. It's not how many units are sold. And I know I may have said this at some point in my life before, but with this album in particular, outside of me being so proud of it, it's for the people. Give it to the fucking people. Give it to the people.
Gabby is listening right now.
Yo,
Slowly
listen,
putting
go
a
buy
gun
that
to
shit.
her
I
head.
don't know what Joe talking about. Go buy that shit.
Give it to the fucking people, man.
Listen, they ain't give dope paintings away for free.
If,
People had to buy
if
them
you
shit.
enjoyed these snippets today, seriously go out and buy it and support it.
Yeah, man.
Everyone in this
I
room put a
support
lot of
everybody.
hard work into this album, and it's a great body of work, and I think it should be supported financially as well.
I agree. Buy the album, stream that shit 1,000 times. Buy the album, and then don't listen to the shit you bought and just stream it.
No, so I hope you guys enjoyed.
That would be dope.
It's got to be a way to fucking scam that streaming thing.
Let's
I've
go
actually
to
heard.
let's go to a computer lab and just open mad streams.
There we go. You got to play it like a trillion times to get one record.
Yeah,
off of it.
yeah.
That's it. Oh,
Put that shit on
Just
loop,
1
baby.
trillion?
just $1 trillion? Let's no, but thank you guys for listening to the podcast. Hopefully you enjoyed everything that you heard. All of Lost available October 16th. The leak will be out next week.
Pre-order now.
Pre-order it
Pre-order
now.
Get some more free music. Well, music ahead of time, I guess.
Yeah, you could follow me at Joe Budden on Twitter, at Joe Budden on Instagram, and I'll be keeping you up to date with all things All Love Lost. The tour is coming in November, hopefully to a city near you. And that's it, man. I want to thank Amani and Parks and Rory for their contribution to this album. Which now all of you guys know because they spent the entire podcast telling you what their contribution was. I want to thank fucking Marty, man, for that jacket.
That handy jacket.
What I'm here for.
That handy jacket.
Fuck you guys.
And that
got a shout out all the features. All the
Yeah,
producers.
We didn't. We
A
should have talked
Bars,
more
Dark
on that.
Knight.
A Bars, Dark Knight,
A-Rab.
A-Rab.
yeah, it ain't before them
Quran,
niggas. Boy
Boy
Wonder, Vinyls, A-Rab,
Vinyls.
8 Bars, Dark Knight,
More than
Chigs,
4.
Mr. Fingers, and
Parks.
fucking Parks and Quran.
And Quran. Shout out to
we go.
And
Quran.
shout out to Karam.
And me. I'm producing some shit on my next album. If there's a next album, I'm definitely producing my own
If
shit.
there's a next album.
Fuck
Fuck
that.
out of here.
And that's that.
All
All
right.
right. Bevel, FanDuel.
All day.
And we out.
And handy jackets.
Bye, Marissa.
Bye.